After the death of Hugh Hefner on September 27th of 2017, Darrin Metropolis became the new owner of the Playboy Mansion, a young billionaire and Hefner's neighbor who had bought it when he was still alive. But what everyone asked at the time was, what plans does Metropolis have for the mansion? Does Darrin aspire to become the next Hugh Hefner? In this video, we will tell you what happened and what will happen to the Playboy Mansion. In January of 2016, the Playboy Mansion was put on sale by the Playboy Enterprise Company with an initial price of $200 million. And although it was finally sold in August of the same year for $100, it set a record as the most expensive sale of a house in the history of Los Angeles. However, Hefner managed to make an agreement with the creditors of the mansion to live there until he died, receiving a salary of $1 million a year. Therefore, Darrin Metropolis had to wait a little over a year to get the property he dreamed of possessing. On the day of Hefner's death, Metropolis praised the Playboy founder in a statement saying, "Hugh Hefner was a visionary in business, a giant in media, and an iconic figure of pop culture whose legacy will leave a lasting impact. I was fortunate to know him as a neighbor and a friend, and I extend my deepest sympathies to his family." No doubt Metropolis was enthusiastic about owning that spectacular residence since in 2009 he bought a house located right next to the Playboy Mansion for $18 million. That house originally was part of the same site where Kimberly Conrad, the former wife of Hefner, lived. At the time, Metropolis, together with his father's company, C. Dean Metropolis & Company, offered about $75 million for the mansion, but Hefner dismissed the offer. Since then, Darrin was reforming the part he had bought to return it to its original state. Since he had total control of more than 20,000 square meters of the mansion in 2017, he was planning on creating a theme park for adults. But before talking about more plans of the 33-year-old unknown man who bought the house of Hugh Hefner, let's find out who he actually is. There is not much out there about Darrin Metropolis, but looking at different resources, there's so much contradictory information. That he is a daddy's boy who only cares about parties and luxury, or that he is a titan of the business that has inherited the talent of his father. Darrin Metropolis' fame comes from his father, the business genius Dean Metropolis, who during his life made a fortune of $2.6 billion. Although Metropolis remains unknown to us, the truth is that he is responsible for buying famous companies during their worst time and making them successful again after the amazing management and then selling them. The same procedure was followed in the Hostess food companies and other well-known cakes Twinkie, Chef Boyardee, and Pabst, among others. The latter, Pabst Brewing Company, was bought by Metropolis in 2010 for $250 million. And 4 years later, in 2014, it was sold for no less than $700 million. Without a doubt, Metropolis knows what they are doing. Having that in mind, it seems that Darrin has seen the purchase of the Playboy Mansion as an investment in the line of his father's empire, because without a doubt, the residence has an incredible potential to make money. Even though many try to sell Darrin's image as a serious and dedicated business one, the truth is that he did not finish college to start working for his father. And some of his statements in recent years have been so contradicting to what his image says. Once Darrin told a New York Times reporter, "I've been with more chicks than any fat guy you know, except Pavarotti." Although not much is known about him, the actions he has taken around the mansion make us think that his dream is undoubtedly to be the next Hugh Hefner, or at least to exploit his legacy. In 2012, he rented the Playboy Mansion to hold a party to promote the Colt 45 drink created by Pabst. Maybe it's not just business after all. Since the end of 2017, he has been renovating the mansion, and now the shine has come back to the mansion. The last thing we know about the mansion is that on July 4th of 2018, there was a party with high-level guests, such as Sean John Combs and his family, and UFC fighter Chuck Liddell, among others. Fireworks, 29 luxurious rooms, a zoo, and some caverns with a swimming pool were set up for the delight of all guests. And of course, dozens of bunnies. We also know that Quentin Tarantino is filming a large part of his film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, at the legendary Los Angeles mansion. No doubt, it seems that Darrin is creating a great game and having a lot of fun in this house. Who knows how he will surprise us in the future? What do you think of Darrin Metropolis? Is it possible that he is the next Hugh Hefner? And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and check out our videos. So until next time, guys.